Madina, located in La Nkwantanai Madina municipality of the Greater Accra region, is a community dominated by Muslims. According to the 2010 census conducted by the Ghana Statistical Service, the municipality has a total population of 244,676, comprising 49.4% male and 50.6% females. Majority of the residents of Madina depend on this market for foodstuff and other domestic and industrial consumables. Like several other densely clustered markets in the Greater Accra region, the state of sanitation in the Madina market is bad, a situation patrons of the market describe as unfortunate. According to the environmental health officer of La Nkwantanai Madina municipality, Joseph Kweku, the assembly with its waste management contractors collects some 75,017 tons of waste per annum. This translates to monthly collection of about 6,165.8 tons of waste. In the Madina market alone, Ghana's leading waste management company, Zoomlion Ghana Limited, lifts 3,234 tons of waste every year. Although the assembly continue to conduct various forms of sanitation-related education for the community dwellers, the situation has not improved much. Recalcitrant traders and other members of the community still dump indiscriminately.
The attitude of the human beings within the municipality who are also undertaking their daily activities to generate waste is also a bit worrisome. Yes, you have designated areas for waste collection. Sometimes you find people littering around. You find people trying to do things otherwise. Apart from what we experience from residents who are more or less have poor or apathy towards sanitation, we also have people we expect to know better, who also drives in their private cars, and then we find them dumping.
The unsatisfactory situation in the Madina market caught the attention of Social Change Society, a non-governmental organization from the Ghana Institute of Journalism, GIJ in Accra. The student group, as part of its sanitation campaign against indiscriminate disposal of solid waste, adopted the community entering theory. The first point of call was the environmental health officer, Mr. Joseph Kweku of La Nkwantanai Madina Municipal Assembly. This was to introduce the vision of the intervention to the assembly. The concept was fortunately gladly welcomed by the management of the assembly, pledging their total support to the project. The team then proceeded to the Zoomlion Ghana Limited head office at Asharebutre, where they also introduced their mission to the waste collection company to get their buy-in for collaboration. Corporate Affairs Manager, Zoomlion Ghana Limited, Mr. Daniel Ohene Obin, who received the team, commended the group members for the campaign and pledged management company support to the project by the way of partnership. The group further reached out to Madina Education Directorate to mobilize students in the municipality to share information, education, and communication to mainly placards for the campaign. Ban Hatab Islamic Basic School in the Madina community was assigned to support the project. Head teacher of the school, Mr. Suleiman Imuru, whose school shares similar vision with the project, didn't hesitate to release his students for the project. To garner greater community support and community ownership of the fight against poor solid waste management, the NGO reached for power brokers as major community stakeholders in the Madina community. Alhaji Lukman Idrisu, a prominent elder of the community who received the briefing, commended the group for choosing his community for the project.
It's paramount in everything that we do, especially what we have taken on. This is a public health serious issue that you are people are embarking on, and we hope God will be on your side to be able to execute it and then be able to bring people's mind to this side of this story. If it is done and done properly, it will save a lot of lives.
He was positive the project was timely in addressing the gap in education as regards waste management of the community. Satisfied with the stakeholders' engagement, the project team met the student released by the school on authority of the Ghana Education Service. It was a successful exercise of briefing and educating them on the theme, vision and mission of the project. The students were further instructed about their role on the campaign grounds. The bus left the school to the Madina market, the venue for the campaign. With a major communication strategy already adopted with solid production, the team engaged the market folks through the Market Communities Information Center. Prior research informed the team about the common spoken language in the market. Therefore, for effective communication to take place during the campaign, there was the need to speak all the three languages, Hausa, Twi, and Ewe. These three languages were adopted to help reach out our target audience perfectly to enable them to carry out the message. A representative of Zoom Lion Ghana Limited and the Municipal Environmental Health Officer joined the team as resource persons on the need to observe sanitary practice both in the market and in their respective communities. The team members again held interpersonal engagement with the traders whilst our placards were in full display in the market with the sanitation campaign message boldly written on them. Before the campaign ended, the students assigned for the campaign were immediately driven back to their school campus and duly refreshed with food and drinks. Impressed with the project, Alhaji Lukman Idrisu, elder of the Madina community for the student group Social Change Society for the Sanitation Education Campaign project. This project resonates with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, the Paris Agreement on Climate Change, and the New Urban Agenda, all aiming at properly managing the 2 million tons of solid waste produced annually in the world. Through such a brief and limited intervention, the response and reaction of the public, particularly the market women, signaled that the team message went down well. Behavioral changes will be demonstrated.